You know, the holidays are a time to slow down, come together with family and community and celebrate, but they can also be kind of stressful if you can't afford some of the holiday classics. And that's exactly why one organization called Honored to Help is stepping in. We've got the founder, Scooter Drawn, in the house. Let me tell you, Scooter is everywhere. I always see you everywhere. Thank you so much for coming in and chatting with us today.
Thank you.
You know, when it comes to Honored to Help, tell me a little bit about the organization and then we'll go into the brown bag giveaway.
Well, our mission is to increase equity through community engagement. So we do these initiatives and big events where we provide resources, we feed families, and we just come together as family and just show, the community what we should look like as a community.
What I love about you all's approach is that you are on the ground, first thing. I mean, you're really engaged. So this brown bag giveaway, tell me a little bit about this. What community are you serving? How does it work?
So this is the third year of us doing this. The first year was during COVID, so we couldn't really, have people come together, with the masks and all the mandates and stuff like that. So what we did was we had people drive through and we handed out, turkeys in brown bags. We did about 50. So now we're up to 200,
wow,
thanks to our partners and just some grassroots efforts. What we're gonna do is we're gonna actually, last year what we did was we delivered them to each family's home, rented a U-Haul, and packed it and just went out and delivered them to families in Brooklyn Park. That's where we're founded. So, with the resources being limited, we expand as we can.
Absolutely. I'm seeing all these pictures. I mean, my goodness, it's amazing to see your neighbors in this way. And I think that's the cool thing about what makes you all different is that this is you calling out and being like, okay, who wants to be a part of this? And then people just come? Is that how it works?
Well, yeah. I mean, if you need it, then we're here to help you. That's what we're.
Why is it important to give this kind of resource to the community? Because, I mean, you grew up in this community. Tell me a little bit about why it's important.
Well, I come from poverty, and I know what it's like to not have. To be a part of the have-nots, I want to be a part of the helpers, and God has called me to help, so that's what I do. I don't want anyone to feel as though a basic necessity like food is something they can't have because they don't have money or they don't have resources. So I just want to be that resource, and I'm just grateful to have partners and helpers along the way.
So how can people pitch in and help if they want to be a part of Honored to Help?
They can go to honoredtohelp.org, make sure they put the two, honoredtohelp.org, and they can donate. It's very simple. Our website is pretty simplistic. They can sign up to be a volunteer. We call them helpers, and or they can donate. So there's a donate button, and they can donate funds, and every bit of our funds goes to the community. So,
tell me a little bit before I let you go about some of the interactions that you've had over the years with this brown bag giveaway.
We've one of the ones that comes to my mind is I pulled up in the U-Haul, and just a bunch of elderly ladies came over, hugging me, thanking me, and we prayed together, and I don't know, it was just amazing. Everyone had their turkeys. And it felt like they were family automatically, the hugs and just the energy,
You do a lot of community building. Why is it so important to continue community building, especially in the holidays?
Well, like I say, family and community are synonymous. So the more we treat each other like family, the greater our community will be. If we get around the holiday season, a lot of people have lost family members and things like that. So if we come together as a community, we'll still have that feeling of family with each other.
I love that so much. It's powerful. You made us smarter in a short amount of time. And you know what? The brown bag giveaway is next week, Monday and Tuesday, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And we'll have the details for you at KARE11.com, especially more about Honored to Help. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.